everyone. This is the David Goodman Reality and Truth Show. My name is Vanita Lambert, and I am so happy that you joined us today. I have a very special guest with me today who's going to give us some wonderful, helpful information about our bodies. Her name is Lynn Mosier Howell. Lynn, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. How are you today?
Excellent.
That is wonderful, Lynn. So what I'd like to start out is just to have you, give our audience a little bit about your background, and then you could tell us a little bit about your business, and, I may have some questions for you.
Excellent. Okay. So my name is Lynn. I own Rafa Massage in downtown Bridgeport. I've been down there for about 8 years. I've been a massage therapist, though, since 2005, so that's almost 18 years. I really do it. I created my own specialty technique. I kind of took massage and said, why am I doing it this way? I can do it better. And rearranged the massage, added hot towels, and created a thing called Rafa technique, which Rafa in the Bible or in Hebrew means to heal.
Oh, okay.
So I created a healing technique for a healing massage office. Basically.
Wow.
Yes.
Wonderful.
And and then in the process, I was up for Best Massage Studio in Connecticut. I came in second for the entire state. Yes. I'm now trying to become number one. So if you vote, you go on to Connecticut Magazine's Best, vote for Rafa. Yeah, and then we're also trying to get into the Best of the Gold Coast too. So I'm also up in the running for Best of the Gold Coast. So that's been exciting. But the thing that I really like about my massage practice is that I kept the prices fair so that I could get more people in. So I get college students that are athletes, or I get anyone from a doctor down to a CNA. I get such a wide variety of people all over the world. And so it's really exciting to meet all these different people and to be able to help them with their bodies and help them restore, either physically or emotionally, and sometimes spiritually, because sometimes there's a real connection between stress and your muscles. And when you're really stressed out, your muscles tighten up, and then after a while, it becomes a real problem.
Now, I've had massages, physically, but I haven't had the mental portion of it.
Yeah, well, if you have a good massage therapist that'll listen to you, it becomes therapeutic.
Okay.
Because you get to unwind.
That's what you mean.
Vent.
Okay. I see. Okay, so some of your massages. So let's say, for example, a person that has like rheumatoid arthritis. Is that what your type of massage is geared toward when you talk about healing the body, or?
Rheumatoid arthritis is an autoimmune disorder. So with that, that inflammation, once it acts up, it's I can help relieve the stress of the pain, but I can't take the pain away as far as the joints. I'm more of working on the muscles and restoring the muscles once they've become cramped. Now, here's the thing too that a lot of people don't know is that your muscles move your body, but they also protect the body. So for instance, say your shoulder, you've heard of frozen shoulder syndrome, where you can't move your shoulder at all.
Okay, so I just heard of that. So okay, I haven't heard of it
before. So I get
before.
people in with that. And what happens is, if there's a tear inside your joint, if it gets really bad, all the muscles around it will seize, so you cannot move your arm at all.
Okay. And
it's the way your muscles protect the body. So sometimes, say for instance, you had a bad fall, or you had an injury like a car accident. Car accidents especially, the neck will go flying forward and back.
Yep.
And so you have that condition of whiplash. Those muscles don't know that you're not going to get in a car accident tomorrow. So they stay like this until someone massages it.
Oh, okay.
And so I do a lot of kind of restorative work that way.
I see. That sounds good. So tell me about a deep tissue massage. I've never had a deep tissue massage.
Okay.
And so tell me about how you can offer or have a deep tissue massage without having any
Pain the next
pain?
day?
I was trying to think of
That's-
another word, but yeah, pain.
That's the number one question that I actually fixed because my technique uses hot towels.
Oh.
Because I use the hot towels, I can go into a deep tissue instantly within 5 minutes. It's already, because I've already heated you up. Because you're already warmed up, I don't have to warm up that area physically. I've let the hot towels do the work for me. So I go right into a deep tissue and you don't have the residue the next day because of that. The other thing that I do that's very different is a lot of times, like say I'm working the right shoulder.
Okay.
A person will work the entire shoulder until it completely lets go. I don't. I heat the shoulder, I work the shoulder, I call it the hello round. I kind of go, okay, this is what I've got, I'll go to the left shoulder, then I heat it up again, then I come back and work it. Then as I'm finishing off, I stretch everything out. So it gets worked 3 times.
Oh, okay.
So it's a gradual process, not all at once.
I've never had it done because I know there's pain, and
Exactly.
I don't do anything with pain, not on purpose anyway.
It's very rare that people have pain the next day, but it's light compared to a real deep tissue. There are some
Okay.
people who can't even go to work the next day.
Because of the pain. See, that's what I heard. That's why I just get a regular massage.
Yeah,
I just go
exactly.
in and get the relaxing massage. That makes me, like when I come out, and I get the 90-minute massages. When I come out, I'm walking in slow motion. I'm driving in slow motion. And then I go and eat, so I'm eating in slow motion. It just feels
You're
so
so
good.
relaxed.
But I mean, I'm in my 60s, and I work out. This week I worked out 4 days,
Good
and
for
I
you.
try to do at least 3 to 4 days a week, and my muscles could really use.
The deep tissue,
Well, I don't
but
wanna
you're
s-
afraid of the pain, right?
Well, the deep tissue minus the pain.
you need to come see me. You need me.
I think I can use that at least, once a month or once every other month, and
yeah.
just to relieve my muscles. So here's what I was thinking. I talked to my doctor about it, and I was thinking muscle relaxers. What do you think about
Muscle
that?
relaxers are good if it's extreme. They're good for a temporary fix.
Like if I pull something, you mean?
Yes.
Not
and-
just for regular, like I'll work out and at the end of the month I feel like, I'll stay in the bed for a day and have a slumber party with just myself, and I'll get up, take a shower, put on a nice pair of pajamas and get all my junk food, cereal, whatever it is I'm gonna eat, and watch TV because my body needs to rest and to renew for the next month.
Well, there's a couple of
So-
things you can do besides seeing me and getting a different kind of massage.
Besides my slumber party.
Yes. You can take a hot bath.
Okay.
The magnesium in Epsom salt helps your body to recover. It's very helpful. So I would do that once a week, actually.
Really, I have a problem, being a female, putting things in my water in the tub. I do.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I just do.
Yeah. So that's one way.
That's an issue for me. So I don't put anything in the water.
Then the other thing you can do is put pink salt in your water when you drink it. Pink salt helps. So what happens too is as we get older, our bodies do not create an electrolyte like a normal person does anymore.
Okay.
Everything has slowed down.
Okay.
So you can drink water till the cows come home, but you're not going to have an electrolyte.
So a pink salt, I never even heard of that.
Because we always have enough sugar in our body, but we never have enough salt.
Okay.
So it's a little bit of pink salt. I use already granulated, and I put it in my water, and that helps you to keep the electrolytes. And if you're feeling really down, get an electrolyte drink. A lot of times I've found, and it's so funny, like
This is such good information.
I send to my customers every summer the electrolyte email. And because in the summer, people don't realize that when your body starts to cramp, it's probably electrolytes. So if you can't do an Epsom salt bath, I would suggest doing an electrolyte drink or smart water at least, every few days. That might alleviate a lot of that.
Oh, okay.
Because you're at muscle relaxers, so there's something going wrong.
Well, I went for my physical on January 10th, and I got my prescription for the muscle relaxers because, I was sore. I haven't taken out one yet. I Forget that I have them. I don't take any medication. I take vitamins though. So I want to try to work through it. So maybe I'll try that.
And then you can take it at night. So you take it to go to sleep. It is a great way to go to sleep. I have to admit, I've done it.
Muscle
I'm guilty.
relaxers?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You sleep better. You do sleep better.
I think I will take one a month, because I have insomnia. I wake up 3, 4, 5 times a night sometimes. And so that's why I started going to the gym. I go to the gym at like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning because I'm already up. And it helps with menopause. There's so many things that you could do with your body naturally to help, like the information that you just gave me.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
Okay.
I'm glad I could help.
Yeah, thank you. And, speaking of cramps, I'm going to give some of that to my husband, too. Because he won't go to the gym, he won't stretch. And when you work all day, he walks a lot. You're gonna cramp up. And he's always getting the cramps.
Electrolytes.
Yeah,
it's electrolyte.
Exactly.
I guarantee
I'm going to get
you.
something. I bet you're right.
Yep.
Yeah. So what else are your massages good for? And where can we get information on your massages?
Okay, so my website is rafamassage.net.
Okay.
Or you can do rafamassage.bpt.com. Either one. We have rafamassage.net up on the screen.
Okay.
All the information is there, and basically describes what I do and how, the prices and all that. I'm very, very dedicated to my customers. If you call, you want to ask questions, that's absolutely fine. My number is 203-808-0047. Feel free to ask questions.
Which is right on the screen, yeah.
Yep,
so that sounds like a free consultation.
Yes.
And free information.
Yep, and because I do a lot of lymphatic drainage now. That's a massage that you get after you've had surgery, usually plastic surgery. So a lot of women like to get their liposuction and their tummy tucks, and then they need care afterwards. And so they'll call and ask questions about that.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, because that's essential to do, or you won't heal properly at all.
I won't do that, I'm afraid. I'm telling you, I don't do anything on purpose that might hurt, except for the one thing I knew would hurt was having my 2 sons. That's the only thing I did that I knew it was going to hurt, and I did it anyway.
Good for you.
So all this information, this is all free information. I wonder now, is this good for all ages? Or is this just mostly good for like seniors? Because, I'm a Medicare representative and I like to share information.
Massage is excellent for pretty much any age.
Okay.
What I've been finding is that people are taking care of their bodies better, and so they're coming in at a younger age. 10 years ago, you saw mostly people in their 40s and 50s. Now I have them late 20s, early 30s. So they're better at taking care of themselves now. They understand the need. I even have college athletes that come in and realize, and they do it to recover from. So a lot of times, say someone does a marathon, they're in a lot of pain the next day.
Oh my goodness, that's
so
something
the
I'll never
massage
do.
helps them to recover.
Have you ever seen their feet? After they run 10-mile marathon, that's something I won't do.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll probably walk, or something like that, but I
The
won't
5K,
run.
right?
Yeah, it's pain. It's excruciating. There's blisters. There's everything.
It's
goodness.
dedication.
So tell us, you're a very interesting person. You do more than just massages. So tell us some of the things that you've done in the past, like comedy.
Yes, I've done stand-up comedy. I've done acting. The stand-up comedy, I basically was doing the circuit of the new comedians where you would go and do comics in the casino, and then you do open mics, say at the Stress Factory, places like that.
Like amateur night and stuff like that.
Yeah, I had fun with it.
Open mic.
I did it for about 3 years.
Oh, God bless you. You are really brave.
Yes.
I mean, comedy is just a hard thing to get a whole crowd to laugh. You got to be really, really good. So how'd you do?
I did pretty decent.
Good. So you got some laughs, you got some claps. Good for you.
Yes, I did. I even produced my own shows in downtown Bridgeport for about a year.
Oh, really? Where?
I was doing it at Alicia's Bakeria on a Thursday night once a month. And then there was a pizza place in downtown, and so we were doing that. It made all of us improve. There was
Nice.
a gang of like 8 of us, and we would always be doing the shows.
So when did this take place? What
that
time
was
were we
about
talking?
5
Like the
years ago.
90s? Oh wow.
5 years.
Okay.
No, so what happened is I turned 50, and I decided that I was done
When'd you
raising my
turn
kids.
50?
Yeah, I'm actually 59, believe it or
Oh,
not.
okay. Hey, that's a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful thing, and you look really, really good. And thank God we're both still here, because otherwise we'd be pushing up daisies. But anyway, go ahead.
So
When you turned 50.
when I turned 50, I was done raising my kids, and I had done a lot of acting. I'd even trained for stunts. That's also what made me a good massage therapist, come to swing back over. I became a good massage therapist because I knew what injuries felt like. I knew what I needed doing stunts to recover. And because I came from, in a sense, an athletic background, I knew what my customers needed as far as restorative massage. And so that's what kind of helped me. And then being a creative person, being an actress, you're an actor in general, you're always looking to do it better or different. You know, you're trying to be unique, to stand out. And if you, the most famous actors, they stand out for a particular reason. And so, you know, then when I came to massage, I went, well, I'm going to go out of the box. I created my own box, basically.
There you go. Very unique. So you've done comedy and acting.
Yes.
Were you in any movies or
I
TV
did-
shows or something?
I did a stunt for Forensic Files back like
I
15
love that
years
show.
ago.
I'm a nut
I
for
was a
that.
stunt double. Yes. And then I have about 4 IMDb's and 3 different, because what happens is every time you do something, they create a whole new profile on you rather than using your IMDb number that you already
I
have.
don't know what an IMDb is or
Oh,
what.
if you're an actor, you know what an IMDb is.
I have no clue.
Internet,
What is that?
Internet Movie Database.
Oh, okay.
And they keep track of every single movie, anything that's ever-
Commercial, anything that you do. Oh, nice.
Yeah, so you
It's
get-
like a resume.
Yes.
Yeah, like an electronic TV resume. Okay.
Exactly. So I have a few credits on that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's really nice. Forensic Files, I still watch that. I binge on it. I just watch it like one of my things I do on my...
So if you ever see the one Up in Smoke, it's about a woman that they thought the house catches on fire. They think the sun set the house on fire because it went up too quickly, because it was gasoline on the floor. So they thought he poured gasoline and killed his mother. Come to find out, that's how they finished floors.
Now, I don't
And
know.
but through forensics, they were able to prove the son didn't kill him. It was an accident. And I'm the stunt double for the actress because I had to be inhaling the smoke instead of that woman.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Most of those shows I watch are older shows. They're crimes that happened in like the 90s before technology was able to do the forensics back then that they're able to do now. So they're like more like cold case files. And so they're,
Yeah.
cold cases. And now they go back and then they find the murderer like 20 years later.
The
I'm like, that's
DNA.
on. I know.
The things they can do with DNA
I get
now.
so
Oh my
excited from that.
gosh. My husband wants to
I'm
take
such
a
a
forensics.
geek with that. I love it.
I know, right? Does it make you want to take a forensics class?
And I can now because I can go to school for free now.
You can.
Yeah, when you're, yep. And I'd like to mention that, and during every single show, when you're a
Really?
senior in Connecticut, and I don't know about other states, but in the state of Connecticut, once you turn 62 years old, you can go to school for free. It's tuition free. You can go to community college. Somebody asked me about grad school, and I need to find out about that. But I know you can go to community college. Maybe you could go to state college like Southern or UConn. I'm not sure. But I just go right around here. So I told my husband I'm going to be a lifetime student, and I just might take a class in that. So last semester I took a class. I took human resource management class. This time I'm taking television broadcasting. So
That
I want to
looks like
find out what's
fun.
happening behind the cameras, like what Francisco does for us all the time.
Thank you, Francisco.
Thank you, Francisco. So, yeah, I'm just going to take whatever. And then as a senior and as free tuition, we have to wait like a month after all the paying students take their classes, and we get to take whatever's left over. But there's a pretty good variety of classes that are left over.
Nice.
So something to look forward to. And I said, how can I not take these classes when I see so many young people out there struggling, paying their student loans, like both my sons, for example. I got to take advantage of that. So who knows what I'll take next.
Good for you, though. That's exciting. I didn't know. I'm
yeah.
very excited about that.
A lot of people that, retire, they're home, they don't want to work for the church or may not go for the church or may just not want to volunteer. This way you can invest in yourself, and you need to keep your brain challenged at all times. It is so important. So I just take one class a semester, and I work full time, and I have a beautiful granddaughter. So I'm busy all the time. But even when I retire, which I probably won't do for a very long time, because I absolutely, like you, I love what I do. I sit at kitchen tables all day, and I help, solve that Medicare puzzle.
That's awesome.
Medicare has like a million different moving parts.
They do.
Oh my goodness.
That's really helpful.
Yeah. So what I do is I customize a plan for each person. Even if I'm sitting down with a husband and a wife, you're two different people. You may not be on the same plans, okay? And you're taking different medications, you're different people. So I just ask questions, and then based on my answers to their questions, and being an independent agent, I'm contracted with several different companies. I find the company that really have all of your medications. I start with the medications. That is the most expensive part of the plan. So if you can find a plan that covers all of their medications, then that's for you. That's a plan for you.
That's kind of what I do with massage. I customize it. I don't have a set massage.
How do you customize massage? Tell me about that. So say I was to walk in and not know what I want, because I don't know anything about massages. What would you do?
I would ask you what you do for a living, because what you do for a living affects your body. If someone sits a lot, their shoulders are always hurting. If someone has a physical job, it's usually their lower back. Then I would ask if they work out. That's another question. So even when you do book an appointment with me, these are the intake questions, actually. Because I want to know, do you have any injuries? Have you had a fall, car accident? That'll dictate the massage. Surgeries, exactly. And then if they go exercise. Sometimes if a person is, say, a runner, they need a lot of legs. So if someone does bodybuilding, they need a lot of everything. And then I'm crying because they're a bodybuilder. You're like, okay. So then I also ask, what they do for a living, and then where does it hurt? That's the other question. Where does it hurt? Where are you feeling the pain and the discomfort? Sometimes it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just the whole thing.
Exactly.
There's no bad spot.
Yeah.
And then you just take your time and gradually do every single spot and make sure. But whatever spot is the focal point, usually it's either low back or upper back, that's the focal point.
Why is that? Because the back is the core.
I call it the axle points because here is where the arms come in, and then below is where the legs come in. So they're axle points. And so there's a ton of attachments. There's a lot of tendons, there's a lot of bone, there's a lot of muscle coming in all at the, like a conjunction, literally. And so now you've got to undo all that to get it loosened up.
Sounds like you need to go to med school too.
Well, indirectly,
to
you do
even
for a long
know
time.
all of that, about the body.
I yell at doctors, by the way.
You do what?
Whenever I meet a doctor, I always yell at them because in the ER, they never recommend massage.
No.
Literally 50% of the time, of 50% of the time when someone goes to the ER, it's a muscle issue.
Oh, okay.
50% of the time.
And
it's
you
a
yell at
muscle
them
issue.
why? Because they don't do what?
Because they don't recommend massage. They'll give you drugs, but they won't recommend massage. They're starting to get better. I've gotten a couple of customers lately that were recommended to get a massage. Like, thank you.
Oh, wow.
Because you can do it without drugs. And they're finally realizing that you can do things without drugs.
Yeah.
And that massage is that alternative.
Exactly. I wonder if that's not in any of the Medicare Advantage plans I've seen, the massage.
Sadly.
But yeah, I know. But we're getting there. Medicare is really stepping up their game. You know, they have the free gym membership.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are starting to work out. They're doing everything they can to keep people or to give them the tools they need to keep their bodies in good shape. So, and I've noticed one new thing in some of the Medicare plans, chiropractor. So you're pretty close to that. So you should be next.
Oh, that would be
Massages should be
nice.
next.
They should, because it
Yeah.
maintains the muscles, it
Yeah.
maintains the joints.
Yeah.
It does so much preventative. And then I also tell people too that, you know,
So much preventative, you said?
so
Oh,
much
wow,
preventative.
okay.
So much. And then I also tell people, I'm like, for the price of the massage, that's what your copay would be for 2 chiropractors or 2 physical therapists. Or so a lot of times, you know, people don't want to pay for the massage, but then you're going to pay in the end, because now you're paying the chiropractor, now you're paying the physical therapist.
And you're going to specialists, you know, there's co-pays.
It
So
costs you in the end.
exactly. Well, hey, I understand that. I go and get my massages. I'm going to have to try a deep tissue massage.
All right. Awesome.
But I want it in writing that it won't hurt. No.
I promise. No, the thing is, you're in control. If it hurts, I stop.
Oh, okay.
If it hurts, I stop. I back off. I've been doing it 18 years. I can
Okay.
always change it
I
up.
trust you then.
Yes.
I'm going to have to give that a try because I do work out and I go for massages. I go every month. I'm scheduled for one Tuesday, as a matter of fact, a 90-minute massage, and I am looking forward to it. So we have about 1 minute left. And I just want to say thank you so much for coming on the show. You're welcome back anytime. And would you like to leave our audience with any last words?
I just want to thank you for having me on, and just look up rafamassage.net. If you really need a massage and you're ready to start taking care of your body, I will be happy to help you with that.
And I hope that Medicare gets that into their plans as soon as possible. As a matter of fact, I'm going to request that we can make suggestions for Medicare. So listen, thank you everyone. I appreciate you joining us today. This is the David Goodman Reality and Truth Show, and we're on your side.